Hey guys, welcome back to Sassafras Street. If you're new here, my name is Carrie. Hello and welcome. If you are visiting again, it's been such a long time and it's so good to see you. I just wanted to jump on here and talk for a few minutes about what's been going on over here at Sassafras Street. And I also have a little announcement, so if you're interested in that, stick around. Okay, so it's been a crazy last couple of weeks. We have been so busy and it's not been bad. I actually haven't been enjoying myself. My children have been having a lot of fun. I thought maybe moving away from everybody and not being around people would kind of free us up and help us to not be as busy, but I guess the older your kids get, the more they like to do activities, and it just kind of, it's scheduled, gets filled up anyways. For those of you that don't know, we have 6 children and we homeschool. My husband works from home, and I am completely blessed to be able to be home and take care of my children and my family. So our homeschool year started last Monday, so this is our second week of homeschooling, and everything is going pretty well. We are doing a new online math program called Teaching Textbooks, and it has been a blessing. The kids are actually really enjoying it. They're doing really well. Their grades are great. So that's all been going pretty well, and we've got quite a few other subjects that they're working on. We've already had to switch one curriculum. Natalie's my oldest. She's 15. She was not loving the science that we started out with and asked if she could just go back to a textbook. So that's what she's doing. And that's one of the reasons we love homeschooling and doing child-led learning, is they're able to say, hey, this isn't working for me. Can I try something else? Or I really liked how that worked for me better, so can I go back to doing that? And so if that's the way they want to learn, that's the way they're going to learn best. So that's what we do. So, 4 days into it, I think, is when she decided that, hey, whatever. We had the curriculum. She switched back to it and she's having fun. So that's what's important. We've got activities going on. Bethany starts ukulele this week. Bethany and Maisie both are doing ukulele lessons. Maisie has been enjoying herself. I don't know how much she's been learning. She has a little trouble paying attention, but she's having fun and she really looks forward to going every week. So I'm hoping eventually some things will stick. She can pick out a few chords, so she's learned something. It helps her kind of get out of the house a little bit because there's not really much else that we do. So there's that. And then Bethany starts ukulele this week. She was previously doing art. We have not found another art teacher for her yet, which surprises me at the size of this area that we can't find something like that. She was super excited about doing that class, but the teacher, I guess he was getting started on another big project for his career, and so he was only offering the one class the last time. I guess he's been doing it for years, but we only ended up getting in on the very last one. So she learned how to watercolor some things and she did a really good job. Weston is doing guitar and also Scouts. He just started Scouts. He's been doing guitar for a couple months and he really enjoys the both of them, and it's something good that he can work towards, and we can use them both as part of his schooling, so that's plus. Then there's Olivia, and of course everybody knows Olivia. She dances. So she's dancing 2 days a week, and I've been lucky that I've been able to schedule all the other activities on the same days as her dance, so we're only going out 2 days a week with kids. It still keeps us pretty busy, obviously, through the week because we have to practice and stretch and tune instruments and all kinds of stuff, but it is very fun and we are all really enjoying it. I'm actually having fun through that entire process, so that's good. I do really enjoy spending time with my kids, and I really enjoy seeing them learn and be excited to learn something new and fun and put their effort into something that's going to benefit them later in life. So yeah, that's one of the reasons we do extracurricular. I know there's a lot of people who kind of frown upon extracurriculars for children who are young, but we kind of have the mentality that if your child is interested in something and it would benefit them later on in their life, it's always worth it to at least try it. We have done some activities that have not worked out well for us, and then we quickly stopped doing those activities. Unless there was a commitment made, we continue the commitment until it's done, and then that's it. Most extracurricular activities really have some good skills that they teach children, and that will benefit them later in life. And as a part of homeschooling, it's a huge part of it. Getting out of the house and you know, having that time where you're not at home just sitting around, that's important. But then also it provides a chance for some social interaction, which apart from the family. Now, we don't consider our children not, you know, socialized. They actually socialize very well with people of all ages, which is actually pretty common among homeschooling children. So socialization is not really my key factor in getting them out of the house, but we want them to have fun and enjoy themselves and have something that they can do. And it gives them something to work for and work hard towards. It gives them goals, and it gives them the feeling of satisfaction when they achieve those goals. And that's important because it's a really important life skill to be able to set a goal for yourself and then achieve it. I mean, you do that every single day when you do chores or keep your house clean. So stuff like that is real important. So those are the activities that we're doing currently at the moment. I am like this close to signing myself up for ukulele. I want to do it so badly, and I've actually learned a little bit just by sitting in and watching Maisie. I have to be in there to kind of help her like practice through the week, so I think it would be really fun. I kind of have picked up a little bit over the couple of years that we've had the ukuleles, just because it's been a fun thing to like sit down and do, and it's pretty easy to learn. It's really not that hard. So it's definitely something that we will keep on working on and practicing. And now that Bethany's starting, maybe we can have a little group practice with the 3 of us or something, and we can all learn together. So I'm pretty excited about that. But other than that, we have not gone to the beach in a while. You'd think with us living here that we'd be going all the time, but it has been pouring rain. We have always aimed to go about once a week, and it just has not worked out. Every time that we have planned to go, it's been raining. So we haven't been able to go in well over a month, actually. For those of you who know anything about Tybee, though, we have been hearing a lot about not going in August. So I guess that kind of worked out, because apparently in August the jellyfish are really bad. So I was almost a little relieved that we didn't get to go, because I don't want to deal with that. I know it's going to happen eventually and somebody's going to get stung, but I don't want to almost encourage it to happen. I wasn't upset that we had to skip it for that month. I do think, though, that next time we go to the beach, we're going to try Hilton Head. We have not gone there yet, and it's the same distance from our home as Tybee Island is. So we are going to try maybe to visit there next time and see. Most of the people that we talk to around here, when they ask us, they find out that we're new, they ask us, have you been to the beach yet? And we're like, yeah, we have. And they're like, oh, you went to Hilton Head? And we're like, no, we've been going to Tybee. And they're like, and I'm like, why? It almost drives me nuts, because I have not had a really bad impression of Tybee at all. I mean, if you go on a weekend to any beach, it's going to be crowded. And most of the time that's what they say, it's too crowded. But like during the week, when we normally go during the week, it's been fine. So I don't know if that's just part of it, or if the beach is different and better. I don't know, in some way. So we're gonna try that next time we go. Anyways, so that's kind of what's been going on here. We've been staying really busy with that and just keeping up with the household chores and tasks and all of that. We still have boxes everywhere. I don't know about you. I have never been one of those people that has been able to unpack boxes within like a couple weeks of living at my house. Like, I just don't know where to put the stuff. I've been getting rid of stuff left and right, and I still have boxes. So I'm gonna have to continue to get rid of stuff to make it work in this house, because we do not have the storage space like we had in the last house, which was such a blessing. But we're gonna make this work. We love our house in general. Other than that, there's always a downside. You can never find a perfect house. So one day when we build, we'll have the exact house that we want. But for now, this is, this works for us, and it's set up really well. It's got an open concept where we can all kind of hang out, and our room is huge, so movie nights are amazing. So that's great. So yeah, that's what's been going on here. We are really enjoying our new home. We're still trying to get settled in, but we'll get there one day. There's no rush. We miss all of our friends back home, and we look forward to when we get to come back to visit and see everybody, and hopefully some people will get to come visit us eventually. And yeah, so as far as the announcement goes, I don't know if I shared in my last video or not. I can't even remember at this point, that I'm going to school this year. So I am finally starting the process to become a midwife. I'm super, super excited about it. This is now my 3rd week, and it has been crazy. It has been busy, but the girls have been super helpful. Todd has been super helpful. I mean, I have been staying on top of things and getting it done, and I actually have been really enjoying myself. I didn't think I would. I was really nervous about actually like doing schoolwork. But I love it. I do love it. On that note, that wasn't the announcement. Actually, the announcement is that I started another channel on YouTube. So if you want to go check that out, it's called Mom to Midwife, and that will be the channel where I will share anything and everything that has to do with my journey from a mom to a midwife, basically. I didn't want to share too much about that on here because I don't want it to bog this channel down, because I want this channel to be more about like what goes on in our family, for those of you who are interested in that part of it. And then for those of you who are interested in listening to all the boring stuff about school and what's happening in relation to me becoming a midwife, you can go watch the other channel. So, and I also wanted a place to kind of document that journey for myself. Part of me didn't want to make a new channel, but at the end of the day, when I really thought about it, originally when I had planned to start a YouTube channel like years and years and years and years ago, when I first started thinking about it, I wanted to make that channel, Mom to Midwife, because I knew one day I would become a midwife, and I had that idea for the name in my brain. It's been well over 10 years. It's been a long time. So I decided to just finally do it. I'm surprised the name was still available because I didn't do it then, but I'm glad I did. And so now if you want to know anything that is going on in relation to that, or kind of follow my journey, you can go over there and check it out. So I don't know if I can put a link somewhere here, maybe. I don't know. You'll see a link there if I can. If I can't, then it'll just be me with my hand up. But anyways, so head over there and check that out. Be sure to like and subscribe over there, and make sure you hit the little notification bell as well so you can receive those videos if you're interested in following that channel. And I would love it if anybody had any questions or comments. It makes it a little bit easier for me to come up with content because I can answer those questions. I might do a Q&A sometime in the future, so be on the lookout for that video asking for those questions. That way I can gather those together and maybe answer some stuff for you guys. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.